Imagine waking up and realizing that most people around you no longer question anything. The world is louder than ever, faster than ever, overflowing with opinions, facts, and distractions. Yet genuine thought has become rare. We live in an age where reflection feels inconvenient, where curiosity is drowned in notifications, where minds that were once sharp with inquiry now follow instinct, habit, and habit alone. Pause for a moment. Consider this. What happens to a society where the majority no longer thinks critically, where reason is replaced by reaction, reflection by rumor, understanding by consensus? In this video, we will explore the quiet erosion of thinking, the psychology behind collective conformity, and most importantly, how to reclaim the mind in a world designed to dull it. Thinking is hard. It demands patience, attention, and discomfort. But today, discomfort is avoided. The world rewards immediacy, viral outrage, snap judgments, and instant validation. Every notification, every trending post, every headline nudges us away from reflection. Our brains are designed for survival, not saturation. When overwhelmed, we rely on shortcuts, heuristics, stereotypes, and social proof. We trust what feels familiar. We follow the crowd. And when millions do the same, collective thought deteriorates. We are not unintelligent. We are conditioned. Conditioned to act first, think later. From our earliest years, we are taught to follow instructions. Memorize, recite, obey. Originality is secondary. Curiosity is often a distraction. Historically, this makes sense. Education was designed to prepare people for predictable lives, not for independent thought. But the consequence is clear. Generations of adults proficient in following rules, yet poorly equipped to question them. And it doesn't stop at school. In workplaces, media, and social circles, we learn quickly that dissent has a cost. Speaking out risks exclusion. Questioning consensus invites conflict. So most people remain silent. Silence becomes complicity, and complicity, over time, erodes the very foundation of thinking. Technology promised connection, but delivered distraction. Our attention is the most valuable currency today, and we spend it freely. Every alert, every trending post, every story pulls us out of the present, leaving little room for reflection. True thinking requires quiet. It demands time to examine, to question, to wonder, and stillness, rare in our world, has become revolutionary. When overwhelmed, the brain defaults to fast thinking, instinctive, emotional, immediate. Slow thinking, the kind that challenges assumptions, is optional, inconvenient, and exhausting. Yet all progress, all innovation, all insight arises from the slow, deliberate examination of ideas. Thinking critically is uncomfortable. It forces us to confront not just the world, but ourselves, our beliefs, our identities, our most cherished assumptions. And in a culture that prizes certainty, confidence, and identity, this discomfort is avoided. We defend rather than reflect. We conform rather than question. History reminds us who the thinkers were, those willing to risk comfort for truth. Galileo defied the heavens. Darwin defied orthodoxy. Martin Luther King defied fear. All faced ridicule, attack, even danger, yet they persevered. Because thinking independently is not just an intellectual act. It is a moral, a spiritual act. Even the brightest minds fall into traps. Our brains crave coherence, often more than truth. Confirmation bias makes us defend beliefs regardless of evidence. Groupthink silences doubt to preserve harmony. Emotional reasoning bypasses logic entirely. We are built for pattern recognition, for survival in a complex world. But that same design leaves us vulnerable to manipulation, political, commercial, social. We mistake agreement for correctness. We mistake popularity for truth. And as this spreads, collective thought decays. Reclaiming thought begins with awareness. Notice when you are reacting, not reflecting. Observe what shapes your opinions. Ask, why do I believe this? Who benefits if I do? Practice slowing down. Read deeply. Listen carefully, especially to opposing views. Hold tension between two ideas without rushing to resolve them. Critical thinking is a discipline. It requires humility. the courage to admit uncertainty. It requires patience, the willingness to dwell in complexity. And it requires vigilance, the refusal to outsource judgment to algorithms or trends. The world doesn't need louder voices. It needs clearer minds. Minds willing to pause. Minds willing to question. Minds willing to embrace uncertainty. The extinction of thinking is not inevitable. It is a symptom of fear, fatigue, distraction. And the antidote begins with one person choosing to think. One person choosing curiosity over convenience. One person choosing depth over noise. One person choosing thought over comfort. Will that person be you?